DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin with DreAllDay.com. Today's daily motivation is a question. What do you hate? Yes, what do you hate? Now, some of you might be thinking, well, Dre, I don't hate anything, because these days you hear a lot of people talking about this movement against hate. And people are talking about this utopian world that they're trying to create. And everything's equality or equity, whatever word people want to use, and change and all this nonsense language games that people are playing. All of that's garbage, but we don't need to talk about that here today. You listen to my podcast, you want to hear me talk about that. And there's also this, people trying to eliminate hate, to go against this concept of hate. I'm here to let you know that hate is actually a good thing. Let me tell you why and what kind of hate I'm referring to. I don't mean hatred of other people or hatred of a group or hatred of someone, because of where they're from or what color they are or any of that stuff. What I'm talking about is sometimes when you're trying to figure out your goals, you're trying to figure out what you want to do, what direction you want to take, you have a hard time coming up with it. It's hard for some people to think about the goals and the outcomes and the positive things that they want, because maybe their mind, for whatever reason, is just they're not able to wrap their minds around such a concept. So here's a different way that you can do it. Instead of thinking about what you want and what you love and what you want to achieve, instead ask yourself the question, what do you hate? What do you absolutely abhor? What do you have a strong aversion to? What do you really, 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 with a passion, dislike? And if you can't answer the question, and the reason why I offer this is because if you can't answer the question, what you love, then you can probably answer the question, what you hate. Most people can answer one of those questions. Some people can answer both. Most people can answer one. Very few people can answer either one. If you can't answer either one, you're in no man's land. I suggest you figure out one of those really quickly. Because when you're clear on what you hate, what you strongly dislike, here's the good news. Hate is an energy. It may not be an energy that all of you is familiar with tapping into. Maybe you have been socialized to believe that this is somehow negative or bad, or you should avoid this. I'm here to let you know, no, you shouldn't. You should take this with you, because when you tap into the energy of hate, that's a very strong energy. Hate is connected to usually some form of anger. And the good thing about hate and anger is that they create focus. And focus is one of your 5 forms of investment, along with attention, energy, money, and time, that you need to invest in anything that you're going to be successful at. You just need to get that energy from somewhere. I don't care if it's positive energy, negative energy, you need energy, period. Remember, the law of conservation of energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just moved from one object to another. It changes form, but it's not created or destroyed. So any energy that you have, you strongly dislike the situation, and you'll do something about it. Napoleon Hill, his book, Think and Grow Rich, the first printings of that book, the book was about people who hated being in poverty. That's what he even said in the book. This is a book for people who hate not having money. Or think about what it is that you hate in your life. Do you hate not being able to give your kids the life that they want? Do you hate having to work at some job and for some boss that you really dislike? Do you hate not being in the kind of shape that you're in and having to take a bunch of medicine that you got from the doctor and having to go back and forth to hospital appointments and not being able to go to the bathroom by yourself so you're ready to get in shape? See, those things that you hate will lead you to doing things to get out of that situation that you hate. Because if you really hate a situation, then you can't exist with that situation still being what it is. You will do something about it. And that will move you to action, which triggers the action bias, which is something that we talk about here all the time. And this is going to separate you from most people, because most people have things in their life that they dislike, that are uncomfortable, that they kind of want to change, but they haven't tapped into a strong enough energy to move them to action. So this hate can help move you to action, which will separate you from most people, again, who think about things they don't like, talk about them, but they never actually do anything. So I'm trying to give you some options here to actually do something about the things that you dislike rather than just talking about them. So with that said, text me and let me know the best action step you took from this. You text me at my number, which is 305-384-6894. Once you're in there, you'll also be getting my Monday motivation text that I send out for free every single week. You also got an option to get the daily motivation text if you want to. We'll text you and tell you about that and how to get involved in that. Leave a comment on this video. Let me know the best action step you took from today's daily motivation. WorkOnYourGameUniversity.com. That's where I do all my coaching, all my high-level courses, trainings, and frameworks. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like this video, and share this with somebody who needs to hear this message. Work on your game. Dre, all